What's up, everybody? I'm back playing another round of Pokemon Shield on my Nintendo Switch. As you can plainly see, I haven't really made any progress at all since the last time I did a recording like this. Now, since I have guests coming over pretty soon, and I don't want these Let's Play videos of myself to be too long, I decided to keep them to at least around 45 minutes, and I also have a stopwatch over here to let me know how much time has passed. Anyway, if I remember correctly, now we need to face Beatty again, one of our main rivals, and well, you have to beat his ass for destroying a historical monument. Now, if I remember, I do remember him having a Coparaja that he got from Chairman Rose, so you kind of need a fire type. Unfortunately, my fire type, Growlithe and Ninetales, they're pretty weak for this particular point in the game. So, hold on. None of my other ones have either ground type moves or fire type moves, which is really not good for me. What about this Appleton? Nah, because Coparaja is a fire type, is a steel type, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could use this level 1 in Gator. Nah. Anyway, most of his team are psychic types. I don't even remember if you actually have to fight him, so maybe I'm just getting too worked up over nothing, but whatever. There's Sonia. She's got nothing very important to say at the moment. I'm not gonna talk to every single person here because I've already been through this part of the game, so I have no reason to read any of this stuff. Destroy it! Destroy it all! We're going to find those wishing stars! Raj! I hate this guy. We've got to bring the chairman more wishing stars if you want to please him. That's how I imagined he would sound like. Coparaja, if you're truly the chairman's Pokemon, then you should feel grateful for this chance to help him find wishing stars. Dude, what the F, man? What are you doing? Oh my, you again. Do you think you can start collecting wishing stars now and get in the chairman's favor? That's the way. That's the way of things, isn't it? I see. So you have some. Oh, so you have some cunning in you, but I won't have it. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way. So I guess we're not fighting his Coparaja or the chairman's Coparaja. So we're just fighting his psychic types. This should be a walk in the park for me. Intimidate! Because I literally just came from the gym battle against Alistair, and boy, am I over leveled for this battle. I just came out of the gym challenge against Alistair, the ghost type leader, and well, guess what? Any attack that's strong against the ghost type, I've never seen more. Whatever. I don't care. You bore me. Any attack that's good against a ghost type is gonna be good against a psychic type. What's grassy terrain? I'm not familiar. Oh, it's the user turns the ground to grass for 5 turns. Restore the prey. Yeah, the thing about this thing is it heals up my Pokemon, but it also heals the enemy Pokemon. So. Not sure if it's a good strategy, so I'm not gonna use it. Gotharita. Here we go, Gotharita. I'm just gonna munch on you a little bit, my sweetie. That sounded so inappropriate. Crunch. Gotta be careful with the Volibee there. Make sure it doesn't evolve yet, because I want to send it to Sword to complete the Pokédex. Hatrim. I can just sweep this whole team with just Gyarados and his crunch attacks. There's literally no reason for me to switch any Pokemon at all. Oh, anticipation. Wow. Maybe I should just lower the volume a bit. I want people to be able to hear the game the way I'm hearing it, because for some reason I just can't. I'm having trouble recording audio for the game with the capture card, so I just figured I just played it on my with the TV's volume, and that should be alright. Shut up. Send out your final Pokemon and I'll just one-shot it. I love the design of Galarian Ponyta. I'm on the side of people that doesn't like the fact that it's a psychic type. But I mean, Game Freak has their reasons, I guess. This has to be some kind of mistake! I demand a do-over! Yes, you always do, even when you lose after crushing the Champions League because you're an idiot. But why? How can this be? How could someone like you get in my way? I was the one chosen by the chairman! I was the one who was to defeat the champion! I'm one of the elite! Someone who could shoulder the future of the Galar region! F you. Almost said a bad word there. Challenger BD. Bede. Whatever the hell his name is. Hello there, Mrs. Strict. I wondered what you were up to when you asked to borrow the chairman's copperata. I can't believe you'd try to use the chairman's Pokemon to destroy a historical site. Who cares for some ancient ruins when the next 1,000 years are at stake? Almost ran out of breath there. Did you stand in the path of the Pokemon Simple Bean or something? How do you expect to support the chairman with that sort of thinking? The chairman's right there, dude. Young Beatty. It pains me to have to say this, but I am truly disappointed. It's true that I'm the one who found you, but when you were all... back when you were all alone. Ah, I saw talent in you. You reminded me a little bit of myself back when I was young. But that's why I sent into the trainer's school, to give you a chance at success. But trying to destroy the mural, part of Gala's history, you show no love towards Gala. You are clearly not a worthy challenger for the gym challenge. We will decide what to do with you later. For now, you will return to Hammerlock. That face! You must be joking, right? You're disqualifying me from the gym challenge? But you're the one who endorsed me! There are 100 different ways we could sort this out. Why are you choosing the worst possible option? Challenger B, I will be taking those wishing stars that you have gathered. Yeah, get that kid out of here. Ah, Sonia, and Emma too. Terrible shame, all this. An absolute disaster. I never wished to see us lose challengers for this sort of reason. Yet, we do what we must. We do what we must do to keep things fair and sportsmanlike. Or sportswomanlike, I'm just saying. You know, during one of Beatty's matches, I heard the announcer say that Beatty has no family. Apparently it was Rose who took Beatty under his wing, and so Beatty was battling for the chairman's sake. Never mind. That's not a very good angle. I'm just gonna say it right here. What an awful turn of events. I hope the mule survived all that. If I remember correctly, it doesn't, because it's about to crack and reveal the secrets of Galar. There is Zacian and Zamazenta. Thinking in video game noises. Not a brilliant turn of events, but the ruins were once brought into light. But the ruins were brought into light for us to see. What does this tell us about Galar's legends? I'm gonna go with the obvious answer. A sword and a shield! I think I chose the same answer in my previous playthrough, but whatever. Right. More than any hero, these two... There's those things that appear to be Pokémon that stand out. I wonder if Zamazenta actually looked like that back in the day. Not just that, but those Pokémon appear to be holding a sword and a shield as if they were using them. Anything else look interesting to you? No, not really. And let's just go with this one. Oh, good observation. There really are two heroes. But if that's the case, then why only the one statue at the Bidoof drop-in? Interesting. Interesting as I stroke my half-beard. More than any statue of a hero or oral tapestry. These ruins made in truly ancient times must show us the real truth. Which means, since it's shield version, I'm gonna go with this one. The shield is a Pokémon! Yep, I was thinking the same thing. Interesting. Seems like at some point in history, the sword and shield were combined with the two actual Pokémon and treated as the same thing. But then what? They just faded from history? Apparently they did. Two young heroes. The sword and shield were actually Pokémon. But why would the truth of these ruins be hidden when their stories were depicted in artwork? That is a good question now that you think about it. With your help, I really feel like we made a big discovery here. Thanks. I'll give you a couple of these. So you keep giving it your best in the gym challenge. Oh, 2, okay? Guess you'll be headed to Bellonly next, right? Yay, 2 revives. What am I gonna do with these? You put the revives in this bucket. Right. On to wherever she said we were heading. Now, here's the problem though. Go away. That gym uses steel types. No, steel types? What am I thinking? It uses fairy types. And here's what I was thinking about the steel types. The thing is, fairy types are weak to steel and poison. Now we already have a poison type in the form of this shiny gloom here. How many? It's got toxic and acid, which are good stuff to have. It resists Razor Leaf and Moonblast, so whatever. My Snorlax knows Heavy Slam, which is good, because most of the fairy types in the gym are pretty lightweight. And if I remember correctly, they're not super effective against fire. We do have... I named him Kermit. We do have this Krogunk here, but... Let's see, we got Marini. I guess I should swap out Marini for Thievel, because it's a dark type, so it's weak to fairies. Or should I say fairy types? Maybe I should invest in this Corvisquire and evolve it into a Corviknight because it's a steel type. So this one should replace our dark type Volibee. And do I need anything else? Possibly. Let's do the smart thing and save the game. Got about half an hour left of this. As you can see, I don't have a lot of games beside Pokemon, but whatever. I love this shot, by the way. I love that the Sword and Shield Pokemon are basically guarding the Pokemon home. It's a very nice shot. I love it. Anyways, let's consult the Pokemon home boxes. See if there's any Pokemon that we could use. Blah 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 blah. Yes, I agree to every single one of these terms, if you couldn't already tell. Okay, let's go to Pokemon boxes. Let's see what we got over here. This is my shiny box, by the way. This is where I keep all of my shinies. As you can see, there aren't a lot of them, but some of them are just spread out across both Sword and Shield. This is my main box. Oh, we have a Toxapex. And it's level 60, so I can't use it. We have Zubat, Tulo, Tentacool. Funny, my Tentacool is at a higher level than my Tentacruel. That's weird. I could use Tentacruel because it's a poison type. What are its attacks exactly? Didn't really put much effort into it. Oh. No, hold on. I haven't done this in a while. Is it this one? No. What that? Okay, that was new. How do I check this Pokemon? Hold on. It's not with that. It literally does the same thing. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. This one. That's how you swap Pokemon. Yeah, you have been no help at all. Let's see, it's got the ability to clear body. Oh, there's the attacks. My bad. Bubble Beam, Wrap, Surf, and Barrier. Not good at all. Let's see, this Tentacool has Poison Jab. And that's literally the only useful attack that it has. So, maybe. I'll consider it. No Steel types here. I mean, Steel type moves. What about any of these? Well, I don't think I can use level 40 Pokemon just yet. That's why I'm having second thoughts about that. Tentacool. Okay, let's see what this one... Okay, so no Steel type attacks. You're useless. What about the Salandit? Ooh, nope, that's a level 60 Pokemon. Probably from the wild area. So this is probably from my Let's Go Pikachu playthrough. I don't really see any... Let's see... Well, Haunter is a poison type, so it should resist the fairy type moves. Let's check out this Arbok here. Too low level. I can level it up though, but I much prefer to use this Muck. It's got Poison, Gas, Toxic, and Sludge. So I'm gonna use this Muck. Nidoking might be a bit of a stretch. What about this Alolan Muck? Too high leveled. What about this Nidoqueen? Too high leveled. Did you guys know that Alolan Sentry is a Steel type? I didn't until very recently. Ice Shard, Swift, Ice Punch, and Slash. Not very good. And that's about all I have. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to use this Muck right over here. What about this magnet? Oh, wait, no. Wait. Oh, no. Mach isn't in the Galar Pokédex. What was I thinking? Hold on. I need to make this a little easier for me. Instead, let's just go straight up into the shield boxes. So that way, now we know which Pokemon we can transfer and which Pokemon we can't. So the Nidos are definitely out. It's got Spike Cannon, which wouldn't really help us too much if we did try it. The whole part of the research you have to go through when playing Pokemon games. So yeah, I'm definitely going to use this Haunter because it resists fairy type attacks, so it's useful, I suppose. And not really you're going to use Pincursion, too high leveled as we've mentioned. This one is useless, although we do have a couple of TMs, so maybe we should at least consider using the Galarian Stunfisk over here. I shouldn't use this. Shiny box doesn't really help us much. Wait. None of these shinies can be in the Galar Pokédex, I guess. Nope, none of them. And I couldn't even use Tentacool or Tentacool even if I wanted to, so it makes little difference. And this one is no use at all. Regardless though, I think Haunter and Galarian Stunfisk should be enough. Just in case though, let's jump into my sword boxes and see if there's any Pokemon that could be considered useful for us in the battle against what's her face? Opal. Okay, Dugtrio with no steel type moves. Steelix, too high level. What about this Meltan? Togedemaru, don't want to risk it. Durant with no steel type moves. I guess we could teach it the steel type moves. Same thing as this Berserker, which has Iron Head, which is a really good attack. I believe it causes flinching, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's put this Berserker over here. And I think that's about it. What about Excadrill? Oh, I named him Offer, and you'll never get to know why I did that. Yeah, I have a level 100. I have a couple of level 100 Pokemons that I just grinded up for hyper training and such. And let's just use Excadrill. Hold on. It's got Horn Drill, Crash Claw, Rock Slide, and Dig. Yeah, I mean, we can teach it a few. I'm gonna break a rule here and put him in the shiny box. What about this Toxtricity, though? Poison Shock. I don't even remember this one. Venoshock, Flail, Thunder Shock, and Shockwave. Lots of shock-related moves there. So yeah, I think we're all good to go. Save and exit. Let's just transfer Excadrill, Toxtricity, and Berserker to Shield, and then we're good to go. And I believe those Pokemon that we just put there have been added to the Pokédex, which I probably should at some point consider going back to, because my Pokédex in Pokemon Home is really lacking. What? No! Stay there! Just out of professional curiosity, how many Pokemon do we have in a Pokédex? So obviously we're gonna have a lot of Kanto Pokemon because of Let's Go Pikachu and well, actually, just Let's Go Pikachu. I haven't played Let's Go Eevee. Not that I need to. But yeah. Every Pokemon we do have from any other region are Pokemon that I caught in Sword or Shield and just put them into this box. Right here. So yeah. I'm useless. But that's nothing new to anybody. Let's go back to Shield. How much time do we got? We've got about 20 minutes left. Oh, wow, that took us 10 minutes. That's really something we're gonna have to take into consideration when doing these types of videos. Anyways, let's go into the boxes. Most of the Pokemon in Slumbering Weald are fairy types, which is why we need to protect ourselves. Actually, we kinda have way too many Pokemon that could be considered useful. That was a gigantic waste of time. Anyways, I'm gonna keep Haunter at the front there. And I'm gonna keep Marini and Corvisquire there, just because they're not evolved yet, so hopefully they can evolve as we fight our way through the Slumbering Weald. Oh look, the Impidimp. Should I battle this little Impidimp here? Probably be best for Oh wait, it's a dark type, I forgot! Let's just hope our Hunter outspeeds it. Probably should. Oh no. Oh no. Not to worry, I have a way to fix this. I'm just gonna send Snorlax to land on him. On it. Yeah, that did absolutely nothing. Now, Snorlax! Land on this stupid thing. And Torment's not gonna help him either. Smash! I don't even think that Impidimp fainted. I think it just died. We murdered a Pokemon in cold blood. Oh look, a Sparkle. 2 full heals. Yeah, I already know what a full heal does. In the meantime, let's take a look at our TMs and TRs. Let's keep going until we find either a poison type. Teach it to Haunter. And since you have 2 of them, we're going to teach one to Marini as well. Okay, Toxic is a good one. But yeah, let's get rid of Sucker Punch. Just because it only works at the beginning of each battle and it doesn't really do much to begin with. And let's teach it to the other one to Marini. Okay. Ooh. I think Poison Sting should go. Yeah, that's a pretty obvious choice to get rid of. Hyper Voice. Wow, only Snorlax can learn that. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good for now. Until I decide to maybe incorporate a few Steel type Pokemon on my team. Even though I can pretty much just sweep this entire gym with just Snorlax. Let's see what we've got here. An Indeedee! And it's a female Indeedee because it's smiling. And the ear horn things are lowered. Now, the thing about this one is that it's a normal Psychic. So Shadow Ball's not going to do anything. And Poison Jab and Toxic aren't going to do anything either. But it's weak to Dark Pulse. Yeah, I'll follow you, whatever. Whoosh! Wow, it's a pretty bulky Pokemon. No wonder, it's 4 levels above my Haunter. Fortunately, apparently it doesn't even know any good attacking moves. Or any attacking moves at all. So let's just finish this one up with Dark Pulse. And we're good to go. Probably get a good chunk of experience for it. Wow, that was a lot. Especially for Haunter. It's kind of like the Gen 8 Audino in DD. There's another one of those. You know what, let's challenge this one. As payback for not being able to fight the other one. Now its fairy type moves, if it has any, shouldn't be effective against Haunter because it's a poison type. But if it has any dark type moves, we're screwed because it's super effective on a ghost type like Haunter. And he uses Swag. I hate that attack. Now he's gonna hit himself with this confusion. Whoa! It actually bypassed that. That's very rare for me. I think this is the second or third time this has ever happened to me in any Pokemon game I've ever played. This is awesome. Marini leveled up, yeah. It's a good thing I have my tablet here so I can research certain things. Now, at what level... Let's battle this guy. At what level does Marini evolve into Toxapex? Are you looking for mushrooms? They give off light when you touch them. Yeah, I've noticed. Let's check this out. No, I do not want to sign up for YouTube Premium. Stop that. Not right now, Derek! Milcery, okay. I used to call it Milkery at the beginning because of milk, you know? But then I realized that it's milk sorcery or something, so I just decided to call it Milcery. Well, decided. I mean, I figured out that it's the proper pronunciation of this Pokemon. Pokemon pronunciation is very important, people. Level 38, which is 11 levels away. Sinistea. Yeah, we can keep Haunter here. But I think I can use a Pokemon that's at that particular level, so we should at least consider having a Marini evolve into Toxapex. I'm using... Yep! Shadow Ball 1 with Stab Boost. It's not getting a lot of XP for some reason. Shiinotic. Oh, actually, it's a Grass Fairy. So, Poison Jab should be doubly effective against it. It's 4 times weak to poison. What? I guess, yeah. I'm stupid. Yeah, Poison Jab is a physical move. Yeah, it makes physical contact. Hey, a strong trainer. Well, that's rarer than mushrooms. I don't know about you, buddy, but there's mushrooms all over this forest. How many antidotes do we have? Apparently not a lot. Oh, look, there's an... Why did I choose an antidote? Awakening, that's what I need. Stupid me. And we're stuck. Should I see what that was? Please be something good. A Galarian Ponyta, which is a version exclusive Pokemon, so we have to catch it. I'm using Poison Jab. I'm using Poison Jab because it resists poison. Because it's a psychic type for whatever reason. Oh no, that's not good. I want to get it. Okay, maybe I should just try catching it. And you know what? Maybe just for the fun of it, let's use a heal ball. Because it matches the colors. Sort of. Ah! I don't know why I thought that would work. Let's go for a Great Ball. Damn it. Oh no! Super effective because it's a poison type. No, I forgot we deleted Lick. Maybe we should try this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It used Double Team. Why would you use an attack that heals your opponent? I never understood that. Let's use Pluck. Let's use... Oh wait, it's Agility. I thought it used Double Team. Oh, so we should be able to hit it. Good. And let's use another heal ball, just for the fun of it. Damn it. You can agilize all you want. It's not really gonna help you much. Ultra Ball should be able to do nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know what? Maybe I should just switch to Snorlax because it resists. Well, it doesn't really resist, but it's not weak to Psybeam, and you know, it's at a pretty high level, so it should be alright. Let's use some heal balls. The last remaining 3 that we have. Hopefully we can catch it. Yes! So this one is going straight to Sword. I'm not even going to use it. I'm just going to keep it in the box until I decide to jump back into Pokemon Home and transfer it. Should I name it? Yeah, I think I should name it. Now, what's a good name for a unicorn? I wonder. If I had a unicorn, what would I name it? Obviously, we're going to start with a capital letter, because that's apparent. A unicorn. You know what? Let's go for Gandalf's horse. Oops, what am I doing? Shadowfax. I hope there are enough letters here. Yep. Shadowfax. Just because I watched the Schmodown Lord of the Rings exhibition match last night, and that name is fresh in my mind. Now, I desperately need to heal because there's at least... I've noticed there's a trainer double battle over there. So I really need to heal my wounded Pokemon up. And while we're on the topic, let's see if we have... Nope. I was hoping we have a Leaf Stone so we can evolve Gloom into a Violet Bloom. And maybe make it stronger in the process. got about 5 minutes left. Nice. I love the way it's set up like that. Whoop. Why? Oh, right. I remember now. Yeah, there's... That's dangerous, by the way. You should never try that. Now, I remember this thing is kind of like a maze that shifts every time you try to cross it. Okay, now we're ready for this double battle because we healed up. Okay. Curlia and Ninetales. It's a good thing Marini is a water type. So this fight should be easy, even though Marini is very low level. I don't know why it's not saying super effective, because Shadow Ball should be super effective on Curlia. I don't know what's wrong with this game, but... Oh, Marini has no water type move. No biggie. Let's first poison the Ninetales and hope Venoshock can hit in the next turn. There, see? Super effective. I don't know why it didn't register that. Maybe it was just looking at the Ninetales, but whatever. Incinerate. I didn't know. I forgot Incinerate attacks both opponents. And it's poison, which means Venoshock should be doubly effective this time around. But I don't really think it matters much because... Yeah, let's use Shadow Ball again. What? Okay, maybe we should just use Poison Jab, just for fun. And Venoshock on the off chance that Marini actually gets to attack this turn. It will! Fortunately, like I said, Venoshock is gonna finish it off, because Venoshock doubles its attack as soon as if the opponent is already poisoned. A good way to forget the trouble of this loss would be to ride the train. Okay. Too strong, I guess. I'll look for someone I can actually beat. Wow, that's really downplaying yourself, but what, I don't care because I won. I believe the end of this slumbering wheel is down that way direction. How many XP candies do I have? Next to nothing, I see. Maybe not next to, absolutely nothing. Anything down this way direction? Snore! Okay. Snore is a good attack, but the problem with it is that it's extremely situational. I mean, it's an attack that only works if the Pokemon using it is asleep. Some mushrooms react in interesting ways when you touch them. Let's just beat this one. I don't think I even need to heal up. Hold on. Indeedy. So it's immune to my Shadow Ball. but it's weak to Dark Pulse, so we're going to do the same tactic again. This time it's the male Indeedee, as you can see. Almost. I don't think I've ever heard of that attack. I believe Dark Pulse is a special type move, so what she just did there is completely pointless. Whatever. Bye-bye, Indeedee. What level does Corvusquire evolve? Yeah, I'm not gonna learn Scary Face. I don't do that. I don't use attacks that lower stats. I just prefer... She's probably gonna have a female one. I just prefer moves that... No! That... changing the opponent's stats or the user's stats are built in as a part of the attack. Levels up at level 38, just like Marini. There's that Play Nice again. They had a little sing and dance. And now I can finish you off with a Dark Pulse. Sucker... Didn't we just forget Sucker Punch? To learn Poison Jab? No, I'm not learning Sucker Punch again. Madam Judy. Any relation to Judge Judy? So nothing down this way direction other than this patch of grass. Oh no, there's a... I was not expecting that. I didn't even remember there is a Morgrim in this area. Well, obviously there is because... I mean... Hold on. Yeah, it's weak to poison. So yeah, poison it is. And it starts off with a dark type move. How obvious. No matter. Snorlax, go sit on this guy. Tell him to calm down. Sucker Punch again. I guess this is just the universe's way of telling me that I should have taught Sucker Punch to Haunter. Whatever. Actually, now that I think about it, I think maybe I should have just deleted Toxic on Haunter. Why? Because the only reason I have a Haunter is so that I can sweep the fairy type gym. U-turn is a good move if used correctly. But because I'm planning to sweep the whole gym with Poison Jab anyway, or maybe some other poison type moves, there's no reason for me to teach. There's no reason for me to even use Toxic. Anyways, we've made it to this place. I believe Opal is gonna talk to us. Or maybe not. So let's just go to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and end this recording. Doom doo doo doom. Doo 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 doo. So right, so that was interesting. And this is probably going to be my last Let's Play video of Pokemon Shield for a while now, because I'm starting a work cycle tomorrow, and I'm not going to have a lot of time to play at all. So yeah, maybe on my after my second night shift, if I won't be too exhausted, I'll do another one of these. Maybe the next morning before I go to my first night shift. I think I said it backwards, but whatever. Maybe I'll do one in the next couple of days. If not, no worries. I'm definitely not in any hurry to finish this game anytime soon. This is just me trying to pass the time waiting for the DLC to come out in 2 weeks from now. So maybe we'll see each other again in a couple of days. Maybe not. Maybe next week. Doesn't matter. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on my next Pokemon Let's Play. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.